Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Grateful. Oh, it is 31 degrees centigrade out right now, and I'm out hiking. See if I can get this looking down here. Hiking up a very steep hill. It's actually really neat. Now that I've moved in a little bit closer to town, I'm able to explore a little bit more. I've discovered that there's a lot more nature trails around here than I originally thought. It's amazing, and most of these are Trans-Canada trails, but there are little trails that branch off them, like the one that I just randomly followed, just kind of like I don't usually call it like a deer path, goat path. So now I'm off just randomly wandering through the bush, and it's amazing. I'm really grateful for finding these things or beginning to realize they're here, reducing some of my ignorance. So I'm going to continue hiking and see what we find. Oh, okay, so I came out onto this trail here, and as I did, I saw, out of breath. And as I did, I saw a deer and an absolutely gorgeous fawn, which promptly exited upon my klutzy and rather noisy exit from the thorns. So, on we go. As I've said many times before, the forest is my home. It's where it belongs. One day, I'll get back out of the city here and find my way back into the bush, wherever that is, whichever country that is in. The forest is in my future. Wow, look at the size of this tree. When you compare it to the size of all the other trees around it. Whoa, it's huge. One of the things I absolutely love is that regardless of where you go out here, there's always somebody enjoying nature not that far from you, because the city is so big and the nature spaces are so small, comparatively speaking. There's always somebody enjoying nature. And as I'm down here, I'm seeing people fishing, there's people boating, people swimming, despite the questionable quality of this water. But it's gorgeous, really gorgeous. Well, this trip just keeps getting more and more interesting. I was walking along the embankment. Well, okay, let's back up. I found a little rock to perch on at my last little spit of video there. And I was putting my camera gear away, and I turned my head up, and I saw movement, and a big bird splashed straight into the water and took off. And immediately I realized that it was an osprey fishing, and of course all my camera gear was away. So I decided to walk along the embankment. It flew out of sight, and I wasn't sure if I'd be able to find it again. And I was walking along the shoreline, and I heard some calling, and I thought, oh, this is different. I don't recognize it. And so I'm looking around, and I look up, and directly above me on a tree limb is the osprey. So I very carefully took my camera out and attempted to get focus with this manual focus lens, and these are some of the shots. Now, they're not spectacular. I could really go for a nice 400 millimeter autofocus instead of this 60-year-old manual focus lens, but I'm very grateful to have got these images. I think this is the closest I've ever been to an osprey, so yeah, it's been an amazing day. Whew, okay, well, 2.5 hours of walking, an osprey, a doe and a fawn, 3 spider bites on my feet, and wandering into a grove of wild Asian hogweed. I think we'll call it a day. Well, so after that little adventure, I just couldn't call it quits at 1 2-hour hike, so we just had to make it 2. So I just went and did the trails in St. Jacobs here again. Very busy, lots of people, and the rain's just starting, so that officially calls it a day. Fantastic day, actually.
super grateful for this. It's been nice, been very nice connecting with nature like this. So